Good morning, Miami Art Studio, and welcome back to another episode of Moss News. Today is Wednesday, March 10th, and Moss News starts now.
You're watching Moss News.
Are you looking for a new place to eat? Pokeball might just be the spot. Now on to Kiana Gonzalez with her review on Pokeball.
Miami is a melting pot filled with a huge variety of cultural foods. Let's see what Pokeball has to bring to the table. Pokeball, located in Kendo, has been serving poke, a traditional Hawaiian fish dish, with a Peruvian twist since 2015. With a huge diversity in their menu, Pokeball seems to stand out from the masses in the community. With an abundance of positive reviews on sites like Yelp and a 5-star rating on delivery apps like Grubhub and Uber Eats, it is no wonder that this restaurant has a reputation for serving only the best and freshest on the market. With such great reviews and references, I needed to see this place for myself. To start off my meal, I got a kid's bowl with white sushi rice, shrimp, crab meat, crispy onions, eel sauce, spicy mayo, and chips. I really enjoyed my meal. Next time, I would ask for light spicy mayo because the sauce was too spicy for my liking. I also decided to try their passion fruit boba and their coffee boba. They both had great flavors and were refreshing. As a first-time consumer of poke, I am very satisfied. Overall, the service was exceptional. They were attentive and quick to the point. I will definitely be returning and will be spreading the word so that others in the community know about this cultural gem. This was Kiana Gonzalez giving you my honest review on one of Miami's traditional food places. Signing off.
The Florida Everglades is home to lots of wildlife, and it is important that we protect it. Now to a couple of ways that you can support and protect the Florida Everglades.
The Everglades National Park is one of Florida's most well-known features, but as locals, are we doing our best to protect these 1.5 million acres? I'm Sophia Perez, and let's talk about the wetland here in Florida.
At one point, Florida was completely marsh, but now the Everglades is less than half of its original size. One of the major causes of this has been excessive pollution created by humans. The river of grass mainly relies on good water to survive, and the contamination is affecting all of the animals and plants.
We have 9 different ecosystems of the Everglades, so this part of the Everglades has a lot of overflow water with highly aquatic animals. But historically, for conservation, we've been seeing less animals over the years. With the restoration plan, we wanted to restore to about 70% of the Everglades, called the SERP. The plan involves many different things: cleaning up the Everglades, getting rid of invasive species, and in this area, helping the water flow from the north to the south. The road actually cut the Everglades in half, not allowing the water to move from central Florida to South Florida. So the restoration plan in this area involves bridging this road so the water will flow underneath the bridge, which will hydrate this part of the national park.
Although we have caused so much damage to the Everglades, there are still some ways we can restore it.
I would say spread the word. If you don't know, you cannot love anything or protect anything. I think our biggest concern right now worldwide is plastic. So if you can reduce, recycle.
Locals like us can do so much more to help this beautiful national park. From cutting down on excessive water use to simply picking up after yourself, we can all change a habit to help preserve Florida's most famous feature.
This has been Sophia Perez reporting for Mass News.
WandaVision has quickly taken over the internet, and it is currently one of the trendiest shows. So this week, our Moss correspondent Nicole Leal brings us her review on WandaVision.
Want a break from the spoilers? Each time there may be a spoiler warning will pop up on your screen.
And that makes you the Scarlet Witch.
Since WandaVision came out on January 15th, the show has become very popular on Disney Plus with Marvel fans. With people relating it back to the comics and some of the movies, let's see if it deserves all the hype it's getting. Hi, I'm Nicole Leal reporting for Mass News. Before starting the show, there are some movies you should watch to get a better understanding of the show. Some movies are Avengers, Age of Ultron, Captain America, Civil War, Avengers, Infinity War, and Avengers Endgame. And you can even go the extra mile and read the comics. WandaVision shows a couple trying to live life as normal humans as to not give themselves away, getting into misunderstandings and situations where they accidentally use their powers. This adds comic relief and a sense of suspense to the show for the viewer's pleasure. The series is set after the events that happen in Avengers in Endgame. With each episode going through the decades and seeing how Wanda and Vision's relationship progresses with each episode, it gives viewer a sense of being there with the characters and feeling the same emotions as the characters. Along with that, whichever decade they are in, the way the actors talk goes along with the time period. Each actor plays a role really well and adapts to the characteristics of their part. With Elizabeth Olsen playing Wanda Maximoff, Paul Bettany playing The Vision, and Catherine Hahn playing Agnes/Agatha Harkness, you really get to see how much research they have done. With knowing that the events happening in the show are caused by Wanda's grief, it is very interesting to see the way that they play out in the episodes. Not only do we see how Wanda's dealing with grief, but we can see how it transitions into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. As much as the plot is interesting, the usage of special effects makes the show look even more realistic. Especially with the plot twist, the show is even more appealing and interesting to watch. With WandaVision being the first show in the MCU, there are many more on the way. This is not the last time we'll be seeing Wanda. I'm Nicole signing off.
In honor of Women's History Month, today we bring you a couple of trivia questions on women's history. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Moss News. Make sure to follow all of our social media accounts to stay updated on all the latest school news. I'm Micaela Rowaina, signing off.